Just to be unfettered when it comes to stuff.
Oh, we're up. My bad.
Yeah, of course you are not.
I gave you a countdown
Anyway.
in the whole shebang.
Yeah, you had everything.
He's very
You do this every
distracting.
week.
I can't
You
help
do
it.
this every week.
Bye.
Every week.
Anyway, look, I love her. I'm going to be distracted by this woman for the rest of my life. I don't care. Welcome, greetings, salutations to another wonderful episode of Gamma Blerds. It's your boy Trey, Prop, coming live direct from another undisclosed location. It's the same location. I just ain't tell you where the fuck I am. Anyway, we got a great show as always lined up for you. But first, before that, my lovely co-host, please go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Hello, I am Lillian Dasu, internet auntie, self-proclaimed internet auntie, and knower of many things, but not wise about all things. Let's say that.
I am Big Herb, self-proclaimed king of debauchery, and I'm a Hufflepuff.
Well done.
I'm sitting here like, why is this nigga playing with a wand? Anyway.
Don't you dare come for me, sir.
Anyway.
Hi, I'm Rick. I talk about a lot of stuff.
Okay.
I try to keep things conscious. Sometimes I push the conversation, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I torpedo that bitch. Hi.
Hello.
Okay, all right. So we got a great show as always lined up for you guys. First things first on the docket, we've got Tuskegee. What the fuck? What's going on in Tuskegee? Is this Tuskegee? I can't even say the damn word.
Tuskegee.
Hard word for me to say.
Tuskegee University, located in Alabama.
University.
Yeah.
Yes. What's going on down there in Alabama?
So Tuskegee put out a letter to its students, its college students who pay to go there, mind you, that they're no longer allowing bonnets, do-rags, and sleepwear in classes on campus, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yep.
Look.
No. Please, by all means.
Yeah, my thing is this: I'm paying you motherfuckers thousands upon thousands of dollars. I should be going in comfortable. I'm not sitting here. I'm learning my classes as long as I am in the appropriate garments to make sure that nothing is showing or anything like that. I should be able to be comfortable going into school. I'm not bothering anybody. I'm an adult at this point. Hey, I say what I say. That's how I feel. I should be able to go. If I want to have cutoff shirts like this with a do-rag and I ain't got no hair, I should be able to go in there. I'm paying thousands of dollars to go to this institution. Why are you bothering me about this? I don't see what the big deal is about
I
it.
misspoke just a smidge. All right. He's not only banning certain comfort items known to Black people on campus, he's enforcing business attire in classrooms. So it goes further than I thought it did.
So I have to wear a suit or something, or business like slacks and button-ups to go.
Polos and khakis, homie. Polos and khakis.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to another institution. I'm sorry. I got to be comfortable. I'm waking up at 6:30 in the morning to head to classes. I'm already trying to go ahead and get all these classes done, and I'm spending thousands of dollars to go to this place. I'm an adult. I should be able to do this. I'm not saying go out there with like pasties and shit like that on. I'm saying as far as I should be comfortable to go to a place where I'm learning. I may be the top of my class, but because of what I wear, I got to go ahead and abide by these. No, I'll go to another institution.
Real quick, I have a very visual imagination. And you have just put two images in my brain that I never want to experience in my life again.
It's your fault that you imagine her with pasties. It could be worse. He could have said pasty tassels.
Oh, God.
All right. So, overall, this is like another step in the American Blacks respectability, politicking ass Negro type shit. I'm really tired of it as somebody who just graduated from another HBCU, and I was tired of it at that HBCU. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it for my people at this point, because at some point we're going to have to become liberated, and to become liberated, we're going to have to let go of Western European standards and ideals of what properly dressed is. More some over. A lot of this is going to be inversely, let's say, like more black girls are going to have problems wearing like inappropriate attire than black boys are.
Mm.
Like it's just, yes, by Professor Joy DeGruy.
No. I mean, again,
Yeah.
read who the name, but read the title.
Post-traumatic slave syndrome. Yes.
This, like you said, Lillian, this is another one of those steps down the old. Listen, Master gave it to me, so I gotta abide by Master's rules. This is that Nike Tech versus quarter zip argument come to life, except for at one of our prestigious universities and colleges that we go, one of our places of higher education. This is so stupid to me. I hated every bit of this, and as somebody who was, fuck it, I was raised in that whole space of respectability politics. You got to dress this way. You got to talk that way. You got to do this. If you don't got this, then you're not this. And we raise ourselves to look down on our brothers and sisters who may not have had the same opportunities as us. And this is just more of that nonsense. This is the shit that I hate. This what I'm about to say, this actually goes along with this a little bit. Someone sent me something. Someone sent me something earlier today. And it was talking about how white farmers are down in the dumps right now because they voted for who they voted for, and they thought that with all the Latinos being taken out and targeted by ICE and being illegally deported and all that, they thought that black workers were going to show up and immediately start working on the farm and start doing all of this work. Because no matter what we do, no matter how much we come up with, no matter how much ingenuity we show, no matter how much intelligence, no matter how much educated that we get, they all still see us as subservient fucking beings below them, right? Because like, and like it was said by the person who sent me the thing, who sent me the article or I forgot what it was, but anyway, you know, for them to reconcile with the fact that we are as great and we has overcome as much as we have, that will force them to come to terms with their own mediocrity, right? But also there are, again, the phrase that I constantly use: all skin folk ain't kinfolk, right? Because we do it to ourselves, because we still have people who are suffering from all this respectability politics. Why do y'all think that anything that our oppressors colonizers would give us would be helpful to us in any fashion, in any form? I want everybody to start thinking about shit. I want everybody to start going back. I want you to unpack and deconstruct. I use that word for a reason. I'm not gonna get into it, but I want y'all to deconstruct about a lot of things that you do in your daily life and why you do them and where that shit comes from. And actually think about this as a place of actually helping your people and pushing forward, or is it something that you're using to continue to chain yourself and put yourselves down and to continue to separate us in all these little petty ass stupid factions that we continue to be in? Like, we really got to think a little bit deeper about things that are happening and how it's coming forward, as opposed to just taking a real surface level approach to shit.
Trey? It's I mean, he said everything. So I sat back like, all right, okay, we know where it's going. But this also
give your voice.
I mean, it's going to be a lot of echoing of what you said, essentially. And I'll admit, I used to be along the lines of those people to be like, no, you got to get in line, because I too was raised that way. You got to get in line. You have to speak properly. You have to enunciate this way. You have to play the white man's game to get any foothold in this world. But as time goes on and more maturity sets in, it's like you got to be yourself. What's up?
No, I'm saying because I mean, what's next? I mean, you're gonna tell me I gotta have a certain haircut? I gotta go ahead and have my hair a certain type of way or whatever? I mean, I thought that we were past this part.
Nigga, they never let that shit go.
No,
never let no, I'm not even saying that. Like, of course, the white people ain't let it go. It's a Tuesday afternoon, right? That is a Tuesday afternoon. We're talking about black people who will not let other black people live. Nothing. It's like pick me ass shit from other women. Like there's no greater traitor than somebody who bears your same struggle and still goes with the way with the oppressor. There's nothing like it. Black people stepping on other black people just because they feel like it's more respectable is fucking stupid because, bitch, you're not gonna get free that way. We're still not free today. Christ ain't coming no soon. Like, just the list goes on of like how our fellow black folk will justify how like upholding the master's routine without ever unpacking it. And it's like white people not like still being like dreadlocks are dirty. Why is your hair coily? Your skin must be dirty. That's why you're brown type shit. Like, that's a Tuesday afternoon. But when black people also uphold that without unpacking it and not even attempting to like to become better black people for other black people, it's like you deserve a special place in hell. Point blank period.
It's just like I try to explain to, like, I'm not a parent, right? I'm not a parent, but I've been around. I've been around dozens of people with children. Like, I've worked with children for a very, very long time. That's like I try to explain to people, especially people in our generation, that because I said so shit does not work. It's not feasible, and you are just continuing on. You're continuing more and pushing and propping up of the fucking white supremacist ideals and doctrines that have been ingrained in us. Mm-hmm. Like, why is it disrespectful for a child to defend themselves when they know in their heart of hearts, I didn't do anything wrong, right? Or they don't know. Like, we have to it's our job to teach them. It's not just raising a hand or raising a rod to a child just because. No, they are developing a personality. They aren't our little clones. They aren't our little slaves or whatever to do whatever we want them to do. Like, we have to stop a lot of this shit because it's so poisonous and it's been so toxic to us for so long, y'all. Like, we have lost who the enemy actually is. You know what I mean? And we see it in so many just different walks of life as far as the shit goes. Like, we see it in the Tuskegee thing. We see it in like people like something as stupid as Boosie Badass being mad at Caleb Williams because he paints his nails, and he's like, come on, man, like. What are we talking about? That shit is not important. Let people be who they are. But the main thing is us getting equality. The main thing is us fighting back against our oppressors and everything that they've done to us and continue to do to us.
Yeah. That part.
Also, real quick, shout out to one and only Drake on Instagram for sending me the article about the white farmers.
But it doesn't just stop there. You see instances where people take things like this that are happening to them in a multitude of different capacities, and they opt out of whatever that option is. Another similar situation, not exactly a one-to-one that happened this week. What happened weeks ago was between Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston of WWE fame. They did not continue their contract. They chose not to renew because they were not being paid what they were worth. They had not been being utilized. And this past week, what's most notable is that they had I think Xavier Woods released an animation, a short animation, about 2 minutes and 30 seconds or so, as them represented as two unicorns who were stuck in the stables. And they had to break free. They had to break free and get out of the circus, and it had a little caricature of Triple H in the middle of the three-ring circus conducting everything. But they ran him over and left. And on their way out, they saw the Big E, essentially, with a broken horn that's sitting there and nods to them like, go on, be free. So that kind of falls in line of what we're talking about here, the same things that happen. But what I was alluding to earlier is that we should all have to do that. We should all strive to break free and find different avenues to express ourselves or utilize our talents and so on and so forth. Like us, even us here on Gamma Blerds, we're not tied into a major network because a lot of our morals and sensibilities would not go along with the things that are going in place in a lot of those studios and things like that. Now, some things may change in the future, we don't know, but encouraging people to express themselves in their own way and be yourself, no matter what that is.
Real quick, so that video was that was one of the better. We are no longer affiliated with WWE videos. One of the more powerful, one of the more emotional. Shout out to I forgot the person's name. I believe his last name is Davenport, though. I think his first name is something that starts with a B. It's like Brendan O'Brien, I believe. Don't quote me, but he's the one that animated that video for them. He's also the one that's anytime the New Day had ring gear and you were just like, oh my God, look at that, or something, one of those creative things, he was also the person responsible for creating that stuff. So shout out to him. Shout out to Xavier and Kofi, man. Can't wait to see you on Dynamite, guys, going against the Young Bucks.
Finally.
Facts.
Finally.
Amazing. But did you guys feel it? Well, I know Lillian, you said you didn't get a chance to see, or did you get a chance to watch it?
Yes, I did. I watched it before we went live, so I know I watched the video and I was like, "Who's that ringmaster?"
That was Triple H.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be Triple H, or it could be good old Vince behind the scenes. But yeah,
he was too muscly. That was Triple H.
Okay.
The broken horn definitely had me hyped.
Yeah. I wish he'd come back, but he's better off where he is. But did you guys have any other feelings about the actual video? Did you have anything that welled up, or do you have anything you want to express about when you saw the video?
I loved it. I think it was a classy, and it's the we love you guys. Farewell to WWE fans. We're moving on to the next step, and like Rick said, I can't wait to see him on AEW because there's a lot of dream matchups that we're going to be able to see once they go over there. So, yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say the Easter eggs in that video are crazy too, because like you notice the other, like you had the ringmaster, but then you had the other performer who was doing the hula hoop stuff, and if you notice, she had a chain around her neck, and then like the bowling pins that the juggler was juggling, they also had little trademark R's on it and everything, showing that they are all like just dealing with the constant trademarks, and they're all in chains, under the whims of the circus or whatever. So like I thought that was. Again, it's so layered and it was so beautiful, man. Like I wasn't expecting to wake up and see that and start crying. Especially the broken horn unicorn. That was the one that got everybody, I believe.
Yeah.
I love Lillian. Did you have anything you want to add about it?
The animation was beautiful. That's all I can really contribute. The animation, it was very well animated. I'm not a wrestling fan. I appreciate it though.
Yeah, that is acceptable. Yes. I love when entertainment generates a feeling. It makes you feel something. It makes you associate with a character or, a series, whatever have you. But what I hate is when something is snatched away from us when it was promised that we can get more of it. Speaking about Wonder Man season 1. Wonder Man was an amazing show. Wonder Man had a black lead going through Hollywood, going against the grain to make things happen, was making his way, and he was also hiding a secret. He was kind of code switching, if you will, with his powers and keeping it hidden. We had Ben Kingsley reprising his role as Trevor, coming back and also still working in the actor's space, even though he's the Mandarin. and it wraps up with their friendship going on ebbs and flows. Trevor, if you haven't watched it, it's too late. I'm going to spoil shit. Trevor gets arrested to save Simon's freedom. Simon comes in and rescues him. This leaves us wanting more. I don't want to just see them sitting in a cafe on a corner somewhere, doing the Batman and Alfred nod. Like, yeah, we're still alive. We're still here. No, continue the fucking story. But Marvel announced this week that they're canceling season 2 of Wonder Man. This is amongst a series of different disappointments that we got this week, but it's like, why would you do that? It actually was. What you say, Herb? Is it won a
it won an Emmy. It's nominated for
Emmy. It won an Emmy nod.
But even Emmy nominated. Like, why would you cancel that? That's money in the bank. That's money in the bank, and it's not implicitly just a black show. It was a show. Like, keep that going. But what did you guys think about the Wonder Man cancellation?
I thought it was bullshit. I thought it was horse shit. I feel like Marvel ain't fucking Marvel isn't hiding its bullshit anymore, and that really makes me frustrated. Because this is among many things that Marvel is doing, like canceling Wonder Man, which got renewed in the same week that it was released. It was an outstanding story. It was an outstanding cast. It had it was just so good and so poignant, and there was so much packed into it that I wanted more, and I was looking forward to more. And them canceling it 2 months later was like, oh, you just didn't feel like doing the backlash then? Is that what's happening? Is that what happened? You didn't feel like dealing with the backlash when the show was fresh and everyone was enjoying it? Because that's what it feels like. Because It's $1 billion corporation. What are we talking about?
Exactly.
So you got Wonder Man getting canceled. You got the Blade movie having the last nail put in that coffin. You have I get it, but it all goes the fucking same together. Like it all really just goes together. Sam Wilson basically getting the whole rug pulled out from him in Doomsday, because now everybody's just like, oh, real Captain America's back. No, Sam Wilson is Captain America. Read a fucking comic book. Like, y'all love to be, everybody loves to talk about source material and all of that shit. Like, let's read the source material. We have literally no promotion for Ironheart, no promotion for Eyes of Wakanda. We ain't heard shit about it. Yeah, and like, it's like, again, I'm sorry, as somebody who reads the comics, Black Panther is not enough. There are so many black characters, there are so many black leads that are so integral to a lot of these stories that this shit has actually become unacceptable, right? Like, this was just another kick in the face, because it's like, yo, what fucking more do we have to do? Again, it's the same old saying, we got to do twice the work to get half of what they got. And this is just another example of that. You know what I mean? It's like, it's an Emmy nominated show. It's a fantastic show. They made Trevor Slattery a likable character. Like, there was actually character development there after the nonsense that was Iron Man 3 and the show, and him showing up in Shang-Chi as just more cannon fodder for Awkwafina's black scent. Like, this shit is just this is another kick in the nuts to black fans of everything. And it's like, why is it that we always got to get the short end of the stick? Why is it that we always got to get fucked over for the sake of everybody else? Like, this felt just like Lovecraft Country. This felt just like The Watchmen. And again, as I'm sitting there watching Wonder Man, and like they're showing Simon Williams as having like the Haitian background, and they showed an actual Haitian party. Like, you know what I mean? I'm sitting there looking, I'm like, damn, they got a lot of real black stuff going on in here. That kind of scares me. And then they got renewed, but then here we go a couple months later, it's like, oh yeah, also, sorry guys, but no. Like, I don't understand this. Like, Kevin Feige, he has to explain himself, right? Like, we have to start making shit so loud and so uncomfortable with people that they have to explain it to us, right? We have the spending power, we have the community, we just gotta focus on the shit, but we have to start bringing these people to the carpet and making them talk, or to Jada Pinkett's red table and make them talk.
I'm looking at it from the standpoint of where Eyes of Wakanda and Ironheart felt like a here nigga damn moment. That's what it felt like to me. Like, the fact that we got what's the name? Ironheart only got like a week of promotion, and you look at other I mean barely, because I mean I remember seeing, was it Good Morning America when it was on there, and if it wasn't for Robert Downey Jr. calling in saying, y'all need to fucking watch this show because this show is dope, would we have really gotten the publicity that we could have got for Ironheart? I mean, literally, we didn't find out about Eyes of Wakanda until like literally the day or two before. Hey, y'all, we got a animation show coming on with Wakanda. Here you go. You know what I mean? But everybody else gets like this. What is it? WandaVision got like this 2-3 month promo drop every single during the NBA playoffs. Hey, make sure y'all watch what's the name? This show, that show, that. Like, we get every single thing, but when it comes down to like us, every single thing, we don't get the publicity. And it's not like it's a bullshit show. It's an Emmy nominated show. What's the name of it? Ironheart was a great show, and I'm not just saying this because we had a black lead. It's a great fucking show. Like, look at it. Give us the time, the attention to details like that Rick was just talking about. They put a fucking bonnet in the damn what's the name in her suit like that. I mean, that just the attention to detail type of shit that we as people look at. Marvel has always been good as far as like attention to detail. We had every single thing set up for it, but you can't even support us when it's time to step up and do that shit. Hey, the fucking hasn't but correct me if I'm wrong, Rick and Trey. Didn't Blade fucking save Marvel, not the MCU, Marvel as a whole, because it was about to go bankrupt.
Yeah,
You couldn't even do your due diligence by saying, you know what, out of respect for the damn out of respect for this character who bought us bought us every single thing that we had. There'd be no Spider-Man, there'd be no X-Men, there'd be no MCU, there'd be none of this shit without Blade. The least you could do is do your due diligence by making this shit good, like making something, even if it's ass. Promo that shit and make it shit. Thor is the first 2 Thors were ass. But yet we got promo for all that shit every single time. It was the worst fucking MCU movies ever, but we still got them. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, do right by the people who got you here, man. There'd be no fucking MCU without Blade, and you cancel that shit after 5 years, and you had an Oscar-winning actor. Thank you, Rick.
7 years.
7 years. You have an Oscar-winning actor to go ahead and present this, and now they're getting ready to do him and the director is about to do something else because you just didn't want to go ahead and, for whatever reason. I'm sorry, Kevin Feige, that's bullshit. You couldn't find a way to go ahead. Well, we got fucking Ghost Rider. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. I don't want to hear that. No, that's some bullshit. And I'm not taking anything away from Ghost Rider. I'm saying do right by the motherfucker who got you here.
Man, if you don't want to say it about Ghost Rider, I'll fucking say it about Ghost Rider. Fuck Ghost Rider. The fuck. The last time I saw that man anywhere, he was played by Nick Cage, and before that, it was like a Spider-Man like Saturday morning cartoon special. Fuck Ghost Rider. Realistically, fuck Ghost Rider. Who the fuck cares? Who fucking cares?
And then also, like, and just sticking on that, like the better version of Ghost Rider is the one that we got on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but they won't even talk about. Like the Gabriel Luna version, the Robbie Reyes version, like that's the version that people want to see.
All right,
nobody gives it like.
I didn't make it that far in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm not gonna hold you.
Listen, it's all good. I'm aware that only me and Randy from Cult 45 are the only ones that watch all
it into like the season where Wade got his redemption arc, but the way they were treating him pissed me off so damn bad that I just turned the show off and never went back.
I told you, I've only met one other human being I know that has made it all the way through Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. like I did. And he's on a whole nother show. It's Randy. That's it.
I turned that shit off so quick. So I think, tongue in cheek, I think that the real reason why we didn't get Wonder Man to continue is because it killed off Jaskad. That's what happened. We lost that frozen icon, and yeah, no, you lost him in the portal. But in all honesty, hell, they could have continued that going in the second season. They could have made the portal guy. What's his name? The
Doorman.
Doorman. Could have made Doorman a villain. He could have made him an actor villain, and then you finally go into his portal, and there's Josh Gad, and bring him back out alive. But you know, there are too many there's too many non-critical thinkers in that boardroom that are dictating what gets greenlit and what doesn't. But speaking of boardrooms that people like us that match our melanated faces don't fit in.
Real quick, I'm sorry. Before you transition, there's a little. Yeah, I know, but you got it. It's fine. You're a professional. Tariq Nasheed and Mahershala Ali, they gave up a year of their lives or several years of their lives. Like, I want everybody to remember, Blade was pitched to us at San Diego Comic-Con in July of 2019. And they got
Mahershala Ali had just gotten like he just won two what's it called?
Oscars.
2 Oscars.
He just won 2 Oscars. So he was at was at the height and he started turning shit down. Like he turned
Look, listen. They got that bullshit ass Fantastic Four movie off the ground, which they pitched back in 2019 too. But again, I'm sorry, y'all. The shit was boring. It was a boring movie. I watched it again the other day and I was like, oh no, I wasn't bullshitting. It really was boring. Like,
it was.
And they got that off the ground, but you can't get this badass British dude, because Blade is British for y'all who don't know, this badass British dude killing vampires. You got fucking Werewolf by Night off the ground. Werewolf by Night is a thing that you can go on Disney Plus and look at right now. Most of y'all don't even know who the fuck Man-Thing is, but he's in there. Most of y'all don't know who the fuck Elsa Bloodstone is, but she's in there. right? Like you don't mean to tell me you couldn't have put Blade in there for that? Like because that came out after the announcement of Blade, right? All we got of Blade is that fucking voiceover in Eternals. Then also, it's another kick in the dick because y'all forget about Marvel Zombies. The best thing that everybody was talking about from Marvel Zombies was Moon Knight Blade.
Moonblade, yes.
Like that should have told you everything right there. About? So again, Kevin Feige, don't make me come and take that hat off and expose your brain and show everybody the smooth part when it comes to pushing black characters. Because that's what it seems like.
It's not what it seems like. It's what
it seems like when it comes to black characters right now, your brain is just smoothed out.
No, it's what it is at this point. I want to give them the credit they've earned at this point because there's so many. Marvel is a comic book franchise that is ripe with POC characters. They're practically they're all over the football fields. They are in the streets. They're in the classrooms. They're literally every fucking where. You could just grab a sheet of paper on any fucking drawing board in Marvel Studios or Marvel Illustrator Works or whatever the fuck that company's called. You could just go into anybody's room. There's probably a POC, a person of color who's not white, sitting at that person's desk just offhand. Marvel is ripe with as many like non-white people that they could showcase or make us care about in the same way Tim Gunn. I'm fucking up his name. Thank you. James Gunn has showed us with a variety of characters that he's been like that he just decided to make a movie about, or he was tasked with making the movie, so he made the fucking movie and now we fucking love them and care about them and shit. Like Marvel could do so much more than it actually fucking does that is actually asinine. Like they are the definition of white, cis, heterosexual malicious incompetence or some shit like that. Willful incompetence. Like they're doing this shit on purpose. You're playing in my face, pissing on me and calling it rain. I'm tired. I'm not gonna stand for it anymore.
Absolutely.
Yep. All right. So fuck it. Children of Blood and Bone, the movie's coming out soon. I had a nice little transition lit up, but we had more to say apparently. But I'm not familiar with the books. I'm not familiar with the book series. It is something that I would like to read, and after everything that's going on and being released in the media right now about this, I probably will go read this before I go watch the movie. It is written by a young lady, Tommy Adeyemi. I think I said that right. Apologize.
Tony. But yeah.
Gotcha. The Blood and Bone series is a fantasy African-esque series, I guess you want to say.
It's supposed to be an Afro-futuristic magical series, question mark. I didn't read it, but
yes.
I've seen the cover and thumbed through the pages more
right up my alley, so I'll probably but she has distanced herself from the project. She wants nothing to do with it, which is very strange for an author to distance himself from something that's gotten this much notoriety, this much of a rollout, and also to be for us, essentially. A lot of representation, a lot of star power has been put power into this movie. Regina, what's her name? Regina. I'm sorry.
Regina King.
Thank you.
Regina King. Who was the lady who played? Yes, anyway, I'm thinking about it later. It's going to kick me in the ass later. But something happened during the production of this movie that made her want to separate herself. She wanted to speak about it. Yeah, but what do you guys think about this whole controversy?
Can I start? Let me start. So I saw somebody who wrote on Threads. I don't know who it was. It's just one of how Threads will show you random people's things. And a black person said, despite the controversy of it, we can't miss the moment that is going to be Children of Blood and Bone. I appreciate the sentiment, but also since I first saw this trailer. I saw this trailer before I found out about the thing about what's going on with Tommy and the rest of the production, all of that stuff. Something about this trailer, just from seeing it from the beginning, like you got Damson Idris in it, you got Chiwetel Ejiofor, Lashana Lynch is in it, Regina King is in it, Idris Elba's in it. It's an amazing cast, but there is one face that I was into the trailer, and there's one face that I saw, and I was instantly out of the trailer. Motherfucking Cynthia Erivo. I saw her and I instantly was just like, now I'm side-eyeing you. Now I'm not too comfortable with this, right? Because listen, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not gonna let the shit. I don't let shit go. People don't change who they are. Like, right? And she's one of those black British people that is very much anti-black, and it's been proven time and time again. And like that shit just didn't sit right with me. And then hearing about Tommy and her going back and forth with the production of it, like it. I don't know. I'm going to say this. I would much rather. I'm going to go read the books. I'm going to go support in that way. But I don't know if I will be going to see this movie. I don't know if I'm going to be participating in this one. All right, because it's just some things about certain things. It's some stuff about certain things that just they don't sit right. It don't sit right in my insides. Right. It don't sit right in my guts. And this one don't feel right in my guts.
My take on this, at first, I was just like, damn, this should look vicious. Like, I started telling other content creators that I was talking to, I'm like, yo, we gotta watch this shit. And then I saw, I didn't even peep that Cynthia was in it until just now that I seen it on IMDb. And I'm like, fuck, okay. And then when we got the information about the whole entire, the author of the book, and I'm like, I want to support all this black ass entertainment that we barely could get enough of as is. We got something made and it's something for us. And then it's like, well, shit, I need to know, like, yo, what's going down, because I want to support the product, but also if the person who made it is just like, nah, I'm separating myself from it. Now I have questions like, okay, so what is it that happened? But I mean, we're never going to get it because she said that she's never going to talk about it anymore. So I'm kind of stuck in the middle, but I'm also like, yeah, maybe I should just read the book first and then just say, if it happens to pop up on my HBO Max or Amazon for free, then okay, maybe I'll just go and watch it there or whatever, because I'm already paying for the service already. But it's like, damn, I'm stuck in the middle because I want to support black movies, but I also want to support. I don't want no shit that's shady as fuck that's gonna make me feel dirty after we find out what exactly happened comes out. So yeah, that's my take on it.
All right. So I'm not thrilled about the book. I'm not the book. I've never read the book. It's one of those things that's on my list of things to get to, but I have like a list of like 11,000 things to get to. So I'll get to it when I have time. All right. So, but I understand the book was very successful. I think it did make the New York Times bestsellers list. It's had like a long and storied following over the past 10, 15 years since the book's come out. And I believe it's had multiple adaptations. Like, I'm pretty sure I saw it as a comic book at some point while perusing the stacks of whatever comic book stores I was running around. And now that it's getting a movie adaptation, I know a lot of people are excited because they enjoyed the book. And I'm just looking at this trailer. It's like, I don't know about this. And the reason why I don't know about this is because, all right, I've had it playing on mute while you're talking about it because I watched it once and I was like, I don't know. Because one of my friends, she's super excited about it. She's read the book. She sent it to me like, ooh, you should be excited about this too. And I just looked at it and I was like, I don't know about this, friend. And when I heard that the author was like had separated herself from the movie and the production, that solidifies I'm really not on board with this, because a lot of times when the creative mind that birthed an idea separates themselves entirely or divorces themselves from her project, it's for reasons that may not sit well with a lot of the viewers and a lot of the fan base as is, like the current fan base as is. It's like the production quality strikes me as about the same as Aragorn, the movie that came out in like, what was that, 2007, 2008. Like, I'm looking at this girl's wig, and this wig looks like something from Party City. Like, it's a white wig on a dark-skinned black woman, and they glued it down and covered it in the same way that they covered Michonne's edges. That doesn't make me feel good. Like you remember The Walking Dead and that shitty ass dreadlock
The shitty ass
monstrosity.
dreadlocks.
It's giving the same. It's giving me the same energy. And what's really telling about the wig and its quality is that the hair is just white. But if you have gray hairs, gray hair has tones, like it has highs and lows in it. Like natural highs and lows. It has blues, it has warm, or it has warmer, cooler tones in it. And if you're going to have a good wig for it, meaning you don't have black hairdressers paying the fuck attention to this and giving the budget that it deserves. Also, I think part of the reason is, why are these people in huts? If it's Afrofuturism, why am I seeing the same sepia tone that they use whenever they want to set something in Mexico or the Middle East? Why am I getting the Wakanda Astral Realm purple makeover when they're just sitting at, like, I don't know, dusk in their village or what have you? And it's just like, I can't put my finger on it exactly, but Cynthia Erivo does not give me the warm fuzzies. Viola Davis being the headliner or one of the headliners for this doesn't give me warm fuzzies, because too many times Black creative projects, or what began as a Black creative initiative, gets taken over along the way, and they use bigger Black names to draw in the Black crowd, hoping that that's going to prop it up. So the way it's looking right now, they're expecting to pull in that audience from the novel, and they're expecting the Black audience to flock because it's a Black product, but they're not going to pay off in the way that they need to for it to be a good Black product for us to overwhelmingly support.
Yeah, we don't know enough about it for us to flock to it. Like, I'm not saying that there are no Black fans, but it doesn't have a Black Panther following.
The reason why
so we ain't
this is
showing
big
up in droves
isn't
in the
because
first
of
place
Black
if
fans.
there was no controversy behind the scenes.
And like, it's a lot to unpack. It's a lot to unpack for me.
Yeah, it really
and
is.
I can't really put my finger on it, but I'll know more when the costuming doesn't give me warm fuzzies. I don't look at it and be like, oh, that's so cool, that's so dope, you paid so much good attention. It looks like y'all made this shit with foam posit and like cheap clay and spray painted it gold, hoping that I wouldn't notice, like I don't make my own shit from time to time.
Also, like a lot of the like that opening shot of Dancing Idris, again, it looks like they're trying to pull in, like they're going to get the people that read the book. They're trying to pull them in by the name, but then also it's like they're trying to capture the people who got really excited and the people that brought Black Panther to over $1 billion, because it has that almost familiarity to it. But like, and then also like that I don't know if y'all have seen, they put out like a little, it's not a dev diary, but like almost like a production diary about like a Black woman who's one of the producers on the movie, like talking about everything that went into it and all of that, and like the behind the scenes stuff. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, I don't, this does not feel like I swear, I feel like it's just, I just hear somebody over my shoulder going, it's a trap. It's a goddamn trap, like the whole time. It's just, I don't know, man. Something about this just doesn't feel right with me, and I need to find out more. Like I need to find more about what's going on with this.
Because I mean, why would you want to separate from? Okay. Go on, Trey.
Oh no, go ahead.
No, I was saying.
Go ahead.
I'm saying it. I'm saying. It just gives a red flag. If I've spent my whole entire life building this book, this story to make it so big, I finally got my movie, and then back out like 6 months before the movie comes out, it just feels weird. That's all I'm saying.
So what I was going to say is that what I wanted to ask is the question I posted before we went live is, do you think we can resolve these issues in the general we, not us specifically here, but we could resolve these issues by going to Black-oriented production companies, platforms, stuff like that? Do you think that would be better? Like, I would really love for, and I don't like this, man, but for Tyler Perry to show up and be like, we're going to take your idea, we're going to do this the right way that you want to see it done. Because we don't know what happened behind, but whatever happened on the production set. So maybe it's an issue where it's a racially charged thing. We don't know. But like somebody like a Tyler Perry who has their own studio to show up and be like, we need to do this right. We need to do this right by you. Do you think that going to more black-oriented spaces would help resolve issues like this?
I mean, ideally, it would be. Like, I think, again, ideally of having that black big brother that's going to come in and fix everything is a great idea. The problem is we don't have one. Like, I don't think people, all right, for example, Leica is a really famous animation studio. They did Kubo and the Two Strings. They did Coraline. That's what made them really big and put them on the map. They have another big film coming out, I think, later this year. Leica has lost money on every single one of its animation products, I think, with the exception of Coraline, even though it has been doing phenomenally well with its animations. And the only reason it has survived as a studio is because Nike has bankrolled it, because the CEO of Nike's son is an animator at Leica. So he bankrolls Leica. Even though they lose money, and even though they always have a project that needs money, he's bankrolling Leica to make sure that studio stays afloat while his son is working there. And realistically, that's the kind of love and attention we would need as a black community to get black media up off the ground. We would need that kind of bankroll for us, a blank check. And Tyler Perry ain't gonna do that shit. Tyler Perry doesn't take care of his employees. He barely pays people. He does not do appropriate timelines and productions. Like, he doesn't do appropriate timelines and breadth for his productions. And that's why they're so fucking cheap to make. And that's why they're so inconsistent. Like, him shooting from like 5 and 10 different angles just to make sure he never has to reshoot a scene and keep moving along is sloppy by everyone's standards except his own. Tyler Perry's not the answer to this. The end.
And again, no, he's absolutely not the answer to this, because I mean, like, if you want to look at it, like, he's the only black person that has what he has, that has that studio. Like, and who are his number one customers? I'll tell you who his number one customer is right now. It's fucking Marvel. Like that's it. Like, he's going up on the BET Awards and talking about people about, oh, you trying to get a seat at their table while I'm down in Atlanta building my own. Well, you built your own for fucking white people to sit at. And not giving us the opportunities.
He has one of the largest studios in the country, if not the largest studio in the country, and he does not use it. It's empty. Go ahead,
Trey.
So I want to make sure I'm clear on this. I threw his name out there as a suggestion, not. And the first thing I don't like the motherfucker. So it's not. I'm clarifying for anybody on the internet who's talking shit right now. But you know what I'm talking about. I'm not a Tyler Perry fan. I chuckled at Medea when I was in college. Nah, give fuck less. So I'm not saying he's the answer, but the first name that came to my mind. Hell, I can't even think of anybody else, because you're right. There is nobody.
There isn't anybody.
But I think that in a perfect world, we should have that ability. And I hope that someday that at least like-minded people could come together and create that. I hope that much. So I'm not sitting here saying we need to go to Tyler, we need to go to Big Boss Tyler and have him help us out.
But that's the thing though, Trey, right? Like, it's the right sentiment, because we should be able to go to that person who looks like us that has created this. Like, think about this shit. Tyler Perry could employ so young black writers. Like, we on this show, we've complained about how there's a lack of black fantasy, how there's a lack of black futuristic sci-fi, right? There are literally hundreds upon thousands of black writers out there that write this shit all the time. You see it in all the comic books that, hey, Third Eye, y'all should carry some more of those. But anyway, like, that are out there that are writing these books, you know what I mean? And like, they just go by the wayside. They can't go and write these screenplays or make these movies because they don't have the opportunities, because people like Tyler Perry aren't affording it to them because they're too busy trying to hoard everything, right? Why the fuck is it that when we get people that are in the black space who get these opportunities, everybody becomes Scrooge? Right? Everybody becomes a bah humbugger and they try to hoard everything to themselves. Why is that? Like, even when we were talking about the conversation with Jay-Z last week and him being pissed off at people protesting boycotting Target, and he goes and makes a deal with Target. Like, why are y'all constantly shitting in our face when we talk about propping each other up? Like, I don't understand what that is. You know what I mean? Well, actually, I do, because it's America. And the baseline for America is racism and greed. That's what it is. Or should I say capitalism? But anyway.
Saying that.
6,
Seven.
7.
Right. 6, 7.
So glad that my headphones are on and that I'm over there not hearing you say that. But
Like,
moving on, moving right along. The peak of capitalism had happened this week also. We got another Spider-Man movie that finally dropped. Spider-Man Brand New Day. It hit the theaters. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. We can blame me. I did not do my homework, and it's bad because I'm the give me back my Spider-Man guy. But I haven't seen
never let that down.
it yet. So they're going to attempt. I'm just going to scream at the top of my lungs until Marvel owns it again. But anyway, we're going to try to have a conversation that is spoiler free because the movie just came out. I know nothing besides what my brain has already figured out from what I've seen. But I will say this: the film grossed an estimated $355 million domestically and $927 million worldwide over an opening weekend, making it the second largest global debut ever and the biggest in Sony Pictures history. We are never getting Spider-Man back in Marvel. These diamonds keep knocking it out of the park. What is also with Marvel's help. So I'm happy for them. I'm glad it did a success, and I'm hoping that you guys enjoyed the movie because I'm going to go watch it with my kids tomorrow night. Tell us what you think. Spoiler free.
All right. Do you mind if I start?
Ladies first.
Go ahead.
Cool. All right. Spoiler free as possible. I was wrong, sort of. No, I was wrong, sort of. That's all I'm going to say. I was wrong, sort of. That's it. You're good.
You good.
Yeah. He don't trust me. That's the reason why.
All right.
All right, now
I will log off. I'll be log off. I will drive back down to Waldorf and I will fist fight you, Herb.
No, hold on a second. I haven't spoiled anything within the last 5 years or so I'm gonna keep that same streak going. Spoiler free? I see growth. I see something that makes me laugh, something that makes me cry, something that makes me call somebody a bitch ass, hoe ass nigga, and makes me like at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave it at that.
Yeah.
That's it. That's my spoiler free.
That's a really good summation, Herb. Trey, I'm gonna say this. You've been saying "Give me back my Spider-Man" for years. They gave you back your Spider-Man. Yeah. This is one of the best Spider-Man movies that I've seen. This is the one that puts Tom Holland into that upper echelon of playing Spider-Man. Like he was already top. He was already one of the better ones, but like he's now officially the top two. This movie was incredibly emotional and incredibly adult. It's been more than 3, Lillian. But this movie was incredibly emotional, incredibly adult. This movie does genuinely give you something to stand up and cheer for. And it has a lot of genuinely good moments. And then also it has the John Bernthal roar in it. Like, how can you not love a movie that John Bernthal isn't roaring in?
DC's own, by the way.
Mark Ruffalo is outstanding in it. Zendaya is amazing in it. She's just an amazing actress. Tom Holland, you're a lucky man. What's his name? Trimble. I'm not going to reveal who he plays. The actor's his last name is Trimble. He plays. Again, I can't wait to see where they're going with his character later on. This movie it seals up some things, but also it sets some groundwork for some things, and it's just a really good Spider-Man movie. And that's where I stop it.
I have a question for each one of y'all. On the scale of, does this make your top 3? I'm not spoiling anything. Damn it! Just put the fucking thing back on. I'm not spoiling anything.
His question is, does it make?
Okay. Does this crack your top 3 Spider-Mans of all time?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it does. I'm gonna say that. Definitely of the MCU Sony / Sony Spider-Man movies, it absolutely does. It's weaving along those threads. It's like reading the Spider-Man story arc that I've been reading. Like it's really goddamn good. Dustin Daniel Cretton, by the way, I mean, again, we've seen his work. Like Shang-Chi, he's 3 for 3 at this point. Shang-Chi, Wonder Man, and now Spider-Man Brand New Day. Like, give him everything.
Also, all right, so this is not about the movie, but like I feel like this was how can I say this? This Spider-Man Brand New Day was really set in New York. It really felt like the city. It really felt like it was an ode and a love letter to the city. And to not just the city as an idea, but like to the people who live there. Like to the actual New Yorkers who are born, bred, raised, die, have next generation there. That's what it feels like for me.
The only thing I'll say that was missing from that was I wish that the bodegas had the actual managers in them.
Yeah.
The cats.
Fair.
The bodega cats.
Wait, wasn't there at least one bodega cat? I remember seeing a cat.
I didn't see not one bodega cat in the whole movie.
I have to see it again and see where the bodega cats are.
He was sleeping behind the chips.
You get 3 episodes. Gotten 3 of those in the Spider-Man games. So it's always a cat mission. I'm surprised they ain't sneak that in there because it's under Sony. But okay, I'm sorry. I apologize, her, but I just got to be careful because you do have history.
My history is 5 years ago. Let it go at this point.
No, maybe it was a really bad
It's growth, damn it! It's growth.
It's not that you haven't grown. That's not the. It's just he's traumatized.
Yes. I was putting my shoes on to get ready to go down the wall. Anyway, I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited to see it. My kids are gonna go see it. They're gonna be tortured anyway because they got to sit in the movie theater with me while I'm watching Spider-Man. I ain't worried about them. So pray for them kids. And you be quiet. Stay over there.
He said, "Fuck them kids." When I say "fuck them kids,"
because they're in the room, so they can hear me right now. Anyway, last topic. What's this last topic? I'm sorry. I got another transition to this. What's this about?
What's picking up steam and what studio execs are greenlighting. So this is supposed to be more of a conversation about how studios choose what their next big project is going to be and what really makes it through the cracks. Behind the scenes, y'all, we were talking, or I introduced the topic because it's one that I started with my boyfriend this weekend because he was talking about how the Deadpool movies didn't really make sense in Marvel continuity. Not because Deadpool's not a character, but because where all of a sudden the movies came from, considering Deadpool doesn't have a particularly large fan base, especially as a Marvel comic, doesn't make sense. And I had to be like, oh, well, no, he does make sense. And he makes sense, but he makes sense only if you think of how the Marvel movies have spun him as an irreverent asshole that has inappropriate things to say about everyone and everything at some point, just murks people constantly. So he's basically supreme edgelord of all edgelords, who is also white, cisgender, and male, who feels like the world has betrayed him because now his handsome face is ugly.
Not Marvel Jesus.
Well, so a couple of things. I disagree with his levels of popularity because he was created in the early 90s. He more so picked up steam towards the late 90s, early 2000s, 2010s, whatever. And he like merch-wise, he's like right up there with Spider-Man as far as his popularity, his own comics. He's had three long-running issues. So he has a fan base. It's not, he's not on the level as far as fan levels of Spider-Man or X-Men or something like that, but it's sizable enough for Marvel to consider making the movies that they did. Well, not even Marvel, Fox to make the movies that they did, because he was, I agree with him being an edgelord, he was the ultimate dude bro in the comics. Understandably woke, I guess, as he is in the comics, he was still a dude bro then. I slash, I kill, but I yuck, and I break the fourth wall. So he's an easy character to create in the movies. It's a good way to transition over for him. So I think he does have his place, but it was in that particular universe. He is in for that, but the MCU, no, he doesn't have a place in the MCU necessarily because MCU has been PG-13 for the majority of the time. Even in the X-Men universes, X-Men First Class, even the X-Men, the David John Singer X-Men, no, he ain't fitting into those either. That's why he was in his own universe. So, yeah.
Well, it's out of place.
What'd you guys think?
It's out of place. Like, I'm introducing it as out of place because, like, the big reason why Deadpool is marketable as they have him now is because they basically just made him an edgelord. They've distilled him into being an edgelord versus being pansexual, pure-hearted, and mildly irreverent. He kills people for money, yes, but he has, how could I say this? He has lines that he doesn't cross, or some of his more zany storylines aren't things that they lean into. They are things that they shy away from. So he's really good as like the token white fanboy. Like, how can I say this? He's really good for their white male audience, which is what they're anticipating to fill seats, but they're not leading with other properties that they have that are also popular, like Blade or Storm. Storm could have a whole thing all by herself because she is one of the biggest, strongest, and baddest X-Men, but instead we're getting WandaVision and Vision Quest and Agatha all along. And what's another good example?
Wanda.
Are we getting a Wanda film?
Like, we're getting another.
That's coming down the pipe.
Okay, so
but like, also, like,
and like,
I mean,
go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, like, so, like, listen, you got to remember, we're also in a time of complete illiteracy as well as media illiteracy. Do you understand that there were a bunch of people that watched the ending of The Boys, that watched the finale of The Boys, and they were heartbroken that the Deep didn't get to live? Like, there are people who are fanboys of Homelander at this point. Like, because they see him as a pillar of virtue. They thought he was a sympathetic character, right? Like, why is it that She-Hulk, She-Hulk was just as intelligent and irreverent as fucking Deadpool has been? Like, she does the fourth wall breaking, and but except for the fact that it was a woman, right? Like, this is what, like, they're greenlighting things that appeal to
white people,
Asmongold, chair stinking, junky ass house people of the world, right? That's who they're appealing to because they feel like these are the guys who are bringing in the money. These are the ones who are the most, like, these are the ones, they talk online the most, right? They're habitually online because they can't get girls. And also now because their heroes are telling them, don't get with girls. That's the gayest thing that you can possibly do, right? So now these companies, because of who they have elected, the guy that shits himself and wants to fuck children, right? Like, because of his base and everything that he has is pushing forward and has behind him, now they're greenlighting these properties, and we aren't getting the properties that we actually want to see. You know what I mean? Like, Storm had one of the more compelling comic runs going with Storm, Earth's Mightiest Mutant, and they canceled that shit after 10 issues. You know what I mean? Like, and it's going across all media, right? So our faces are literally like all these white incels, fucking stupid ass Groiper, Nick Fuentes, the Tate brothers, and all of these motherfuckers, the Neons, the Aiden Rosses, all of these is all geeked up, and they're running around talking about white people being replaced. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here looking at movie trailers. I don't see a person of color in sight. I watched 5 fucking trailers this morning, and all of the main characters with some white straight dude who's going after I've got to get my girl, and all I've got is my gun and a bunch of brown people to shoot. Like, what the fuck? Like, this is where we're at, and this is the shit that's being pushed forward. And that's the part to where I feel like I can't seriously say we need to make our voices be more outspoken and just not deal with the shit anymore. Not keep supporting all of this shit.
Really quickly, I want to address True Kisame's comment where he's saying Deadpool had a ridiculously large fan base when the first movie released. The first movie released within the past, 5 to 7 years? Forget exactly how long ago. It was like 2018, I think.
I think it was 2018 or 19.
It was 2018,
let me check.
It's between 2016 and 2018. Ryan Reynolds leaked the footage in like 2009. The reason why the Deadpool movies exist at all is because 16. He leaked the footage in 2009.
Yeah.
He didn't have a ridiculously large, like he may have had a ridiculously large fan base as far as Marvel Comics are concerned. He became a household name after that. After his movies. Meanwhile, the X-Men have been living in people's mouths since the 60s and 70s.
It's all the attack on, like you should like I just said, it is an attack on DEI, it's an attack on woke, which again, that's a phrase that we need to take back because we've let white people get to it. It's an attack on our culture, basically. Plain and simple, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's more pushing up like they want to take things back to the days of having the John Wayne-esque guy going out here and killing all the brown people and them not feeling bad about it. You know what I mean? That's what they want. That's why those are projects that I see getting greenlit. Because again, they greenlit Ghost Rider when he had Blade, and they're also going to set up Ghost Rider to lead the Sons of Midnight. You know what I mean? Instead of the actual character who should be the lead of the Sons of Midnight, Blade. Oh, excuse me, Midnight Suns. What am I thinking? Sons of Midnight.
Yeah. It's bullshit. It's bullshit.
It is.
That's all I gotta say. It's bullshit.
Well, nothing's gonna change. We're all gonna stay mad. It's been a great show. That's what it is. Like we
support
still
your local artists.
Support.
How about that? That's our action. Support your local artists, please.
Yes. But this has, like I said, it's been a great show.
But why can't it change though? Right? Hold on. Nah. I want to address that. Why can't it change though? Why?
Because know why it can't change, Rick? It can't change. I'm gonna tell you, it can't change because we do not have the power to change it. As far as Hollywood is concerned, with those old oligarchs in the Hollywood space of things that own all the production companies, own all the lots and studios, they not changing shit because they don't have to. Their next in line has already been chosen to take over their spot, and they're going to have the same sensibilities. You may have a few that'll tweak and change things up here and there, but they're not going to do shit. We need to come together as our own people and create our own shit. We really do. We really do. We got to keep trying. That's the only thing we could do. But trying to get it in there, no, it ain't. I don't really think it can change.
Oh. Excuse me, let me get my words together because I've tried to say 3 different words at one time. My whole process of thinking right there is, yes, you're right. There are roots there are deep roots, right? There are deep roots that are dug in our complete way of life in this country, right? But we've seen it. Everybody listening within the sound of my voice has seen places where they knew were just all wooded areas, right? Beautiful, lush wooded areas that have all been built over, dug up, and turned into some type of townhome or some type of development, right? They had big ass trees that are older than some of our grandparents that were dug in, and they dug those goddamn roots up and they built something new over top of it. My whole thing, my whole being, my whole reason for talking the way that I talk is because I want people to stop saying, oh, those are some deep ass roots, and thinking, how far and what type of backhoe do I have to get to rip them motherfuckers up and develop over top of it? That's all my whole point is.
I get you, and I do agree with you that it's going to take elbow grease, dedication, and resolve to make those things happen. I have not seen a group that I have faith in that's come together to do that. Is it possible for people to come together and do that? Yes, it is possible. Is it probable? That's really what it comes down to. Like, when are people really going to start making those moves? And if there is a production company or something like that in place, educate me. Let me know. That's something I would be behind. That's something I would support. So, and also we have to stop hoarding information. We got to stop, coming together and I don't know the proper word to say it, but making it, keep with hope, gatekeeping fucking information and keeping it to yourself. If there are organizations out there, share it to us. Send me a direct message or put it out there. Send it to my Facebook profile. I don't care. That whatever that information is, I'll happily promote it. We'll talk about it every week on this fucking show if we have to. But I have not seen it. So unfortunately, I'm ignorant to them if they exist. And that leaves me in my response of I don't see it happening. Things ain't gonna change. Until I see change, things ain't gonna change. And majority of people feel like that. We all have our lives that we are living, and I can't dedicate my time to fighting that for entertainment. because I'm a small, minute molecule on the cog that runs things. So, yeah.
I challenge that.
Well, that's the show, people.
No, I'm running the show on my computer. The only thing I have to say is 4 things that change. You have to be the change you want to see in the world. That isn't to say so much as like you need to start the production company, but sometimes it starts with your Google searches, or sometimes it starts with your different other alternative search engine to find these things and see who's working, because there's a bunch of small animation studios that are out there trying to get their name up off the ground. And whenever I find them in my feed, I do follow them and I do share them. So those are just the precious smallest steps that we can take to get us closer to where we want to be as a society and as creators occupying this world. That's all.
Okay. Herb?
She said everything I needed to say.
Perfect. I gotta go pee. It's time to wrap up the show. Love you guys.
Bye.
Tell them where they can find you.
All right. I am Lillian Dessou, your bougie auntie across the internet. But if you want to find my weightlifting content, no, I'm kidding. Go ahead. The Canary Dagger.
It's your boy Big Herb. You can find me on IG under Herbito's Way, or on Off the Bench Podcast on IG, Twitter, IG, what's his name? YouTube as well. Went with the homie Rick yesterday to training camp, had a ball. Yeah, so keep looking.
I'm not in a good mood today. So
I'm
not in a good mood. No, you're fine. I'm not in a good mood today, so I'm not giving out my social media.
Cool. Real quick, shout out to the love of my life. I love you dearly, and I'm wishing you an early happy birthday. Tomorrow she has a birthday, and I gotta say that the whole cast is saying happy birthday to you as our daughter.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
But yeah, so I gave you a shout out. That's why I did this. So, but yes, I love her dearly, and happy birthday, and can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. Okay, people, it's your boy Trey Proper. You can't find me unless you don't know how to spell my name, and we'll catch you guys next week.
Bye.